So hello again guys, I basically thought I would do this video here. It's kind of like in a response to, it seems to be a lot of negativity going on around this new Rwandan coin that's come out, or it's on pre-sale now. I saw one from Shadowstack the other day, a lot of negative comments, idiots calling for boycotts. I mean, come on. Saw another one today from Stacker. I kind of thought that was the tip of the iceberg. I thought I'd give my 2 penny worth on this and give you what I think is a better perspective. So first of all, as you can see from this coin here, this is my Rwandan gold rooster. I'm obviously a buyer of these coins, so I follow the series quite closely. My thoughts on the design of the dog, well, it isn't perfect, but to be honest, I haven't seen a lunar dog done by any man right now that's been great. So that's only my opinion. Obviously other people have their own opinions. Here you'll see the website that Stacker used in his video today. This is from silversamler.de. As you can see, the price there, €89. Now, what I find strange is that this same seller also has the gold dog. Now, he forgot to mention that, I believe. You can see that price there, can't you? That says $14.50. It also says it's sold out, obviously, and at that price it would be. But he forgot to mention that. And I'm finding it strange why this is the coin, but, you know, this is the same website, and it has the both coins on there, and he didn't show you that. So, let's get on with this. The price, it seems to be, this is where the majority of people are what majority of people are moaning about, is the price. So I just wanted to put the whole thing in a little perspective. So if you look at the Queen's Beast 1 ounce gold proof unicorn, that's just recently came out, I think it was maybe 3 months ago. That has a mintage of 400 coins and had a price tag, or still has a price tag, of £1,850. So that equates to €2,060 for a mintage of 400. Okay, so I can bring that up now, I think, is here. There you can see £1,825, sorry, £1,825 with the mintage there. It tells you there a mintage of 400. Okay, now for the Rwandan dog, I've just bought the dog, the gold BU. I've paid €1,690 on 188 mintage. Okay, so that's a difference of €370 in favour of the Rwandan dog. So why wasn't that mentioned? I mean, obviously there's some underlying tone going on. The unicorn, as you can still see, let me just move this now. You can still see the unicorn is still in stock. You can still buy the unicorn. Go and try and find a Rwandan dog. Try and find one of those. They're very, very difficult to find. Now, it's not to do with hype. It's to do with the fact that people are astute and they know that these coins are worth the money. So, as I said, I paid €1,690 for the Rwandan dog, which is €370 better off than buying the gold unicorn. The gold dog was actually on pre-sale, started on Friday, and I haven't seen one since. I think the last company that was selling them was Argentum.de. They're based in Munich. I did a video on them just recently. They had I believe 30 in stock on Friday night, on the 6th of October. By Saturday afternoon they were gone. Their price was €1,890, okay? Now, as I said, I just watched this video by Numistalker. It was entitled, What's New and Exciting Coin-Wise? So in the opening sequence, he tells us that the aquarium shot was so much more interesting than the upcoming or just released coins that are almost terminally dull. Okay. So he then eventually comes down to the Rwandan Dog. He says it's hyped up. We'll have to say the sales figures have to prove that it's a popular coin without having to be hyped. And saying it's hyped up is due to the, in part, him not wanting any. Let's not forget, Numistalker has also hyped up the alleged 300 mintage of the 1/110th 2017 Libertad. Now, I say alleged right now because the figures from the Mexican Mint actually state that this coin has more than double 300 produced so far. That is from June through to September. There was more than 600 and I think it was 24 that had been produced by the Mexican Mint, but we won't see a precise figure really until I think early next year. So it brings me to the question, why does Numi say one is hyped whereas the 1/110th isn't? Let's bear in mind we'll have two different weights of gold. The Rwanda coin still has a much lower mintage than 2017 1/110th, even if what was a 300 mintage. Okay, so let me just see. I think it's basically because he has no interest in the series. He maybe sees that people like myself, people like Shadowstack, I have a lot of interest in it. I know Shadowstack's got a lot of interest in it. There's a few other people I know have got a lot of interest in it, and I hear that there's a lot of money being thrown at it from bigger and more major investors than myself or Numistalker, no, can't be him, Shadowstack, or anyone else. There's some serious money getting thrown into these coins. And you have to remember that they also did the recent Santa Maria ship coin, another 100 mintage. Where did that go? That went in 24 hours. So, let's be honest, the 2017 1/110th, Numistalker, he basically doesn't talk this one up. But he did make a video of interest about a week ago on the Libertad mintages. Now I know for a fact that Numistalker's got a 1/110th 2017 Libertad, and I know for a fact that he was sitting watching one coin, I believe sold on eBay for around the £600 mark. I think it was actually in dollars, but I rounded to around the £600 mark. And his first port of call was the Silver Forum, where he was like, wow, if that's worth £600, what is my MS-70 worth? Well, of course, you know, we all know where the underlying tone of that is, and you'll probably understand now why I'm making this little video, because I don't like the underlying tone from what Numistalker is trying to put out there. But it seems that if he doesn't, you know, if he doesn't have an interest in one coin, then it's all hype. But of course, when you follow a different series, you're always going to plug it as much as you can for a maximum effect of your channel. I'm not going to plug this Rwandan coin anymore. I'm going to like go out and tell you that you have to buy this and you have to buy that. What I'm doing is putting things into a little bit more perspective. The Gold Rooster, basically I paid €1,745 for. I can now sell this back to the dealer, who has a buyback price on his website, which is argentum.de. If you click on there, you'll see he has a buyback price. His buyback price for this coin is €2,300. Now that's like what, 455 euros profit in a year just for a coin sitting in a slug. Yeah. So maybe you should want to tell me, Numistakar, how many coins you can sell back to a dealer remember, not on eBay, for more than what I paid for it, you know. The dog from the same dealer has also risen. His initial buyback price on Friday, as he released the pre-sale, was 1,200 euros. Excuse me, I've got the cold. Today, or when was it now? I think it's actually Saturday evening. He raised that price by 300 euros, so you can now, if you wanted to, sell that coin back to the dealer for 1,500 euros. Although it doesn't get me my money back right now, but if I held that coin for the same amount of time as I'm holding the rooster, I'm more than sure that I would make a better gain. Now, Numistakar says that, you know, you can't find a silver proof at a decent price. I mean, come on, what do you expect a silver proof to go for, Numistakar, for God's sake? Let's see. This is the one that you brought up here. This one. Now, this coin here, I actually bought the dog from this guy. And when you buy anything from this guy, you basically get points. Now, I've spent 2,000 euros with this guy. I had 2,000 points. So I went onto his website a few days back. He had the silver dog in pre-sale. I had 2,000 points. This coin was actually 85 euros. My 2,000 points equated to 20 euros off the coin. So I got that coin for 65 euros. So, the thing is, this coin here, the silver dog, the proof dog, it has a mintage of 1,000 coins, okay? Then you've got, and I'm going to go back again to the silver proof unicorn, because this is basically the latest one. Silver proof unicorn. Now there we can see 8,500 coins compared to 1,000 coin mintage, and it's £85. So when we turn that around, that £85 works out around €94.67, which is €9.67 more expensive than Rwandan Dog. Now, Numistakar, at around 2 minutes and 36 seconds, claims that dealers are pushing the prices up. But that isn't the case, as he obviously doesn't have the correct factoids. The rooster, when it was minted, when it was made by this mint, it was actually made at a break-even figure, and I actually heard it was maybe even at a small loss. Now, no mint can operate at those type of figures, that's obvious. You have to take in consideration the price of gold and everything else, and so on and so forth, your overheads included within the minting. Okay, so the fact is, it's the mint that's increased the prices to the dealers, who have in turn passed those costs onto the buyer. Now, of course, some dealers are going to take advantage. There is dealers out there right now that are holding on to this coin, the gold dog. They're holding on to the coin because they're waiting for everybody else to sell out, and they're going to take advantage. Okay, those people, you'll see. You know what I mean? You don't have to buy the coin, but you'll see who it is. You know what I mean? Nobody's pushing people into buying this coin. And as I say, like, for those people that are on, I'm talking about boycotts and the differences in prices and so on and so forth. Yeah, man, honestly. So, if you got this coin straight off the bat, if you basically bought it on release, I mean, personally, I've paid €1,690. I paid €1,690 for mine. Now, getting back to the silver proof, Numistakar says, oh, it's too expensive. Okay, here's another scenario for you. The South African mint, they recently made the Krugerrand. You know, they had a couple of, God knows how many they brought out, and PUs and BUs, and STDs and so on and so forth. So basically what had happened was they made an arse of the minting. Every single one went back, and they had a lot of quality problems. So the price was lower. There was actually a price out before they were all sent back. But here's the scenario. Numismaker went out and bought one of these coins in proof. In fact, I think he bought more than one. He paid more than he paid for the Rwandan dog in proof. So I'm not quite seeing how he can say, or he's saying, that this coin here is too expensive, and yet he buys silver Krugerrands left, right and centre with known quality issues. Excuse me. So, I mean, you take it as read and, you know, think about things a little bit. At 3 minutes and 28 of this video, he also tells us that 98% of commemoratives will lose considerable value over the first 5 years. And he also goes on to tell us that those coins are more or less collector's coins. But so is the Rwandan series. But he's forgot to tell us that the rooster, the Rwandan gold BU rooster, has actually tripled in value in the first 12 months. Can't see that as being a bad thing, can you? I've no idea really why you'd miss out that factoid either. So basically, so for those of you that kind of want to boycott the coin due to its price, I think you're getting the wrong end of the stick. I think you're not seeing the bigger picture. If you're not getting it on release, then that's your fault. Go out and get it. Stop being lazy, look around and do your homework. The price is actually lower than what it is going to do. It's obvious that these coins are just going to be going into the stratosphere. So there's actually something that Numismaker maybe forgot to tell you. There isn't going to be any fractionals of these coins, the Rwandan coins. There is only going to be one size, and that is a 1 ounce. Okay, there's no pimping them out like to half, a quarter, a tenth, a 20th. You know, privy marked and so on and so forth. What you're getting is 1 ounce. 1 ounce gold BU, 1 ounce silver proof, and 1 ounce silver BU. So I hope this little message gets to whoever. I hope you all, like, you know, watch what you're doing and who you're taking advice of and who you listen to. I mean, you don't even need to listen to me. To be perfectly honest, I don't care if you do or you don't. I'm giving you the facts, and I'm hoping that the facts will help you make your own educated choices of what you purchase. And just don't think because, you know, Numismaker's got 5,000 viewers and subscribers that he's the man. I mean, he's only got those subscribers because he's using other people's coins. So that's just my perspective on the whole thing anyway, and I would be appreciative seeing what you say, or, you know, link in the comments, good or bad. I don't care, you know, I'll try and respond as much as I can, and I know it's going to be a very controversial subject, but I'm a big boy. Okay, thanks for watching, take care, and like, comment, subscribe if you like. Unsubscribe if you don't like. It's up to you. So take care, we'll catch you again.